Don't tell me I lost my lighter already. I just found the damn lighter. I be losing shit at lighters. What up, world? Same shit. New day. Uh, Kodak Black that got locked up. That's something new. Uh, I don't know how these rappers just keep getting caught with drugs and stuff. I don't get that. I wouldn't have no drugs on me. Cause when you a rapper or when you somebody prominent like that, especially black, they just looking for you to fuck up. They can't wait for you to have something on you or anything. So when you famous and all that, you black and you a rapper, you in the thug type category, you gotta be crispy clean. If I was like a Kodak or somebody like that, I have a broad with me all the time and let her carry the drugs and stuff. That's what I would do. If I was a Kodak or somebody in that type of status, I would if I just had to do drugs all the time, I would have a woman with me, and I would have her. She would carry the gun and drugs, all the stuff, because she can put the drugs in her coochie. I wanted to have that conversation though about the whole drug thing, cause it's like I always hear everybody talking crazy about the drug dealers and all that, talking about how the drug dealers just tearing up the community and all this type of stuff. But I don't, I don't know, I don't see it like that because the community has all kind of different stuff that you can destroy yourself with. You know what I'm saying? You can eat too much McDonald's and get sick and die. You can drink too much alcohol. It's a million different things that you can do that you can consume that'll hurt you. Other than just drugs or whatever. But we don't say, "Oh, McDonald's is tearing up the community," but it is. The food is really actually ca- cancerous. Um, you know, cause people all kind of different health issues and all this type of shit. So a lot of these different food places are very dangerous to people. But we're not up here protesting saying, "Oh, the chefs, the local catfish place is tearing down the community." It's just a thing where we pick on the so-called drug dealers or whatever. But we don't go to Walgreens and be like, "Oh, y'all selling all these pills and shit, y'all turn the community down." Drugs is supply and demand. So people that were selling crack back in the day, they wouldn't turn the community up. If we got a place to blame, it's got to be on the ones that was using the crack. It's the crack user. It's the user of the drug. That's the really the. If we just got to make a bad guy out of the situation, I don't think it's a bad guy. I think it's just supply and demand. But I'm saying if we just got to paint one as a bad guy, the user is really the bad guy. The dealer is just supplying a demand. That's it. That's like if the American people like pancakes and then you open up a pancake shop, you supplying a demand. The American people are they want that. They want whatever you selling. Why do you think drugs is such a big industry? Because the American people want that thing that's being sold. So that's not the drug dealers ain't tearing up the community. That's some shit that people say just to try to paint black men. 'Cause they know black men a lot of times are the drug dealers. So that's just another thing to try to paint black men as some type of evil, thing or whatever. But that's not if somebody's selling crack and you go buy some and smoke it, that's your fault. That's the user. The user is the one that's fucking up the whole shit. They the one destroying the community. The user is the one leaving their kids. The user is the one, doing all the stealing and doing all the fuck shit, trying to get drugs and then prostituting themselves for drugs. The user is doing that. The dealer ain't doing nothing but just supplying a habit. No different than McDonald's or any other place that you get addicted to. You buy the shit all the time and it ain't good for your health. It's the same thing. It's no difference. People go to it's people that get addicted to pills. They get their pills out of the pharmacy, out of Walgreens, out of CVS, out of Target pharmacy. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see nobody saying, "Oh, the pharmacies are destroying the community." It's literally just another thing that's used to try to paint the black man as like some type of evil being or something. Oh, they selling drugs. They turn their community down. No, it's the people using the drugs. That's who turned the community down. If you didn't, if you didn't have no drug users, who would the drug dealers sell the drugs to? There would be nobody to sell the drugs to if you had nobody using the drug. So it's not the dealer. That's some bullshit. There's a lot of shit black people say to be some bullshit. Like the dealer is destroying the community. That's crazy. That don't even make no sense. The dealer is supplying the demand. That's all they doing. That's it. That's it. That's all. Now, the in the black world, the drug dealers will start robbing and killing each other and shit. That's the fuck shit. The actual selling of the drugs is not a bad thing. That's just supply and demand. It's stuff that you can buy at the grocery store that's not good for your health. You can go to the grocery store right now and buy a bunch of shit that's seriously bad for your health. All kind of processed meats, processed foods, all this different shit is cancerous. It's not any better than crack or any other drug or any of this type of shit. But I don't see nobody standing outside the grocery store protesting saying, "Oh, the grocery store is destroying the community." You see what I'm saying? It's all about the consumer. The consumer is the one who fuck up everything. The person that's using the crack, the person that's eating the cancerous food, the person that's eating too much food and get obese. It's the person that's consuming. That's the victim. I mean, it's the victim, but that's also the culprit. That's the one causing the problem. Is the user. So that's just another that whole the drug dealer is the evil thing and all that. That's just another way to try to make it seem like black men are just you know so destructive in the community and this and the third. Nah, man, it's like a coon talking point because everybody and then black people ain't the only one to sell drugs too though. When I was in the streets, I was selling X pills. I wasn't getting those X pills from no black people. You see what I'm saying? When I was in the streets, the Asians had the pill market under. They had that shit under wraps. You had to damn near get the X pills from the Asians if you want to get a lot. You know what I'm saying? You can get a few from black people because they be done bought them from the Asians. But if you want to get a few hundred or 1,000 or something, you had to get them from the Asians. They gangsters too. They be trying to make it seem like it's just the black men that's on gangster time. Nah, it ain't just no hood people either. Y'all got the streets totally misconceived. You know what I'm saying? That's how I be knowing y'all running really in the streets because y'all know that. Because I be hearing like the hood type dudes be saying, well, it's a hood thing. The niggas, the suburb cats, I don't even know why they was in. We had to do it. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. None of that even matters. The drugs is selling in the suburbs just like they selling in the hood. Who the fuck you think selling the drugs in the suburbs? You think So you think the hood niggas is going to the suburbs and saying, nah, a couple of them might be doing that, but not for the most part. For the most part, the niggas in the suburbs are selling the drugs to the people in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? It's shit. People use drugs and all that everywhere. That ain't just no hood thing. People use drugs in the rich part of town, suburb part of town, hood part of town, city part of town, country part of town, all over the part of town. People use drugs. So if there's people using them, that means it has to be someone supplying them. It's not always a black person. It's not always a hood person. It's not always a you know. It's different. It's levels to this shit. But I'm just on here popping it. I really didn't have no topic really. Just getting on here, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get my reps in on this live shit. The fuck just happened? Kodak in jail. Uh, I don't know. I really don't even want to talk about these rappers and stuff. That just be the most popular thing everybody be talking about and stuff. I don't even care really. I don't. You know what? One thing I really don't understand. I don't understand why niggas be so concerned about other niggas. Like they like the snitch thing, for example, or like just anything like that. But let's just use the snitch thing for example. Why would I give a okay? Let's say Gucci is a snitch, or let's say whoever the fuck is a snitch, whatever rapper or whatever. Let's say they a snitch, right? Let's say I'm a criminal. I'm in the streets. I'm full time criminal. What does them? Okay, let's say they snitching, ratting, and all that. What does Gucci being a snitch have to do with me? Why would I give a fuck if he a snitch or not? That don't make no sense. Why would I care? I don't care what he got going on. I don't care if he a saint, a snitch, or whatever the fuck. I don't even know, dude. Why would I give a fuck? I'm not doing no business trend, no street shit with him, nothing. That. Why would I even care? That's the part I don't get. Is why do people be so wrapped up into other people like that to where they actually care about their character? Like you know what I'm saying? Like the the rappers that I listen to, I don't care about their character. I don't give. Why would I give a fuck? I don't even know them. I'm not doing no business with them. They not my friend. I don't. We're not going to the club together. Nothing. Why would I give a fuck about they? That's a character flaw. If you a rat, that's a character flaw. I mean, you got a character flaw. Why would I give a fuck about your character flaw? That's you. You got to deal with that. You got to be deal with whatever come with being a rat or whatever your character flaw is. You got to deal with that. Why in the fuck would I care? That's the part I never understood. Why do niggas give a fuck about other niggas' character? Oh, this nigga, this type of nigga. I didn't even hear niggas say that ain't my type of nigga. Ain't no nigga my type of nigga. What the fuck? Ain't now nigga my type of nigga. Say fuck these niggas. Nah, bro. Ain't no nigga my type of nigga. I don't nah, bro. I ain't that sound weird to me. Niggas be too invested in other people. They be too wrapped up in what other and I'm not necessarily just talking about getting on here and talking about it and shit. That's just what people doing on YouTube. But I'm saying like as far as just being super invested, like, nah man, I don't even fuck with Gucci no more. I don't even listen to his music. I don't nothing. I don't nothing. Because he a rat. Or if you think he a rat or whatever. Who cares? Why would I give a fuck? I'm not finna buy no pounds from Gucci or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what Gucci got going on as far as ratting and all that. I can care less. I Man, I had this little old girlfriend, my little girlfriend and shit, right? And she used to tell me about other other niggas, like other hoods. She would tell me about their business and shit, what they got going on and all that. She'd be like, yeah, they doing this and they doing this and this person, betrayed this person. She'd tell me about all they little hood business and shit. This is a whole this is Dallas. This is my little Dallas little broad. She she from Dallas, so she telling me about these Dallas niggas. Well, she from Arlington, but she was living in Dallas. So she telling me about all these Dallas niggas business and all that, about they hood stuff and all that. And I'm like, why would I give a fuck? Why you telling me? I don't care about, I don't even know these niggas. I ain't finna do no business with these niggas. I'm not finna be around these niggas. I don't even care what they got going on. Nothing. I don't even understand why I would care. Or why she would think I would care. You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing I just can't relate to. Is how invested men is into other men and shit. It's too dick heavy. You on niggas' dicks and shit. Get off these niggas' dicks. I don't give a fuck what kind of man he is. Fuck him. I just like the song he made. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if he could be a whole bitch ass nigga. I don't care. What the fuck they gotta do with me? I'm not finna go hang out with the nigga or nothing. I'm just listening to the song. The beat tight, the nigga riding the beat. I could give less than a fuck if he a rat, not a rat, or this. I don't care. Why would I give a fuck? That's him. He the one a bitch ass nigga. Him, him being a bitch ass nigga don't change nothing in my life. Now, none of these niggas being a bitch ass nigga do nothing in my life. Don't change nothing in my life. It's everything that I'm doing still gonna be the same. Whether Gucci snitch, didn't snitch, whether Pooh Shiesty is a real nigga or not a real nigga or what, I'll give less than a fuck. Only people that I care if they snitching or not is people that I'm doing street business with. If I got some type of street business going on with you, now I'm concerned if you snitching or not. But other than that, I don't give a fuck. I don't know these niggas. I wouldn't even hang. These niggas couldn't even be around me when I was in the streets. These niggas, these rappers and all that, them niggas wouldn't have been able to hang around me and shit. Hell no. Nah. Uh-uh. I hang around select few people, and it ain't no rappers and all that. Mm-mm. I don't give a fuck about no nigga character. I don't give. You could be a whole bitch ass nigga. If your song jamming and I like the song, I'ma jam that motherfucker. I don't care. You could whoop women. You could be a woman beater. Nah, I don't. Nah, I take that back. That's if you're a woman beater, that's a little different. But I don't care about. I don't really care about your character like that. I don't care about niggas' character. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would I give a fuck? I don't care. Now, if that's like somebody I'm doing business with or somebody, that I talk to on a daily basis or a friend or something like that, now it matters. But it don't matter if it's Gucci or any nigga like that. I don't know this nigga. I don't know Gucci. I don't give a fuck what he got going on. He could tell on everybody in his whole camp. And I never did even listen to his music anyway. So I still don't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing changed. The fact that he a snitch, nothing changed in my life. Or if he ain't a snitch, however you look at it. If he ain't a snitch, he is a snitch, however you look at it. None of that, nothing that he has going on changed anything for me in my life. Nothing. He could tell on everybody. He could become the number one snitch in the whole world. And it's still not gonna change anything that I got going on. That's why I don't care. These niggas, they find out a nigga a rat or something like that, they stop listening to his music. Oh, I don't know. It's not my type of guy. Man, ain't none of these niggas my type of guy. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Bitch ass niggas. Ain't nobody my type of guy. Fuck these niggas. I'm listening to these niggas songs. I like their music. I'm not no fan. I ain't never been no fan of no nigga. A fan. A fan. Y'all even know what that means? A fan mean fanatic. That means you a fanatic. You fanatically into this motherfucker. What? I ain't fanatically into a motherfucker. Nobody. My son. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of my son. He rap. I'm a fan of my son. Other than that, I ain't a fan of nobody. The fuck? So I'm saying that to say I don't give a fuck if somebody rad or not. If they not in my organization. If they not a part of my organization, that's some street shit. I don't give a fuck. Rap, nigga. Rap. You know what I'm saying? That's these niggas that's too caught up in the game of the street. They're not caught up with the money. They caught up with the game of the streets. That's just the whole allure and the the bullshit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. When I was in the streets, I was trying to make money. I don't give a fuck about. I ain't shit. I went around. I didn't include no niggas in none of my shit so they even could snitch. You can't snitch if you don't know what the fuck going on. I'm finna get off here though, man. I just want to chop it up right fast. It's Amadi Media.